guys, it's Anthony and welcome to today's review of the Tesla Cybertruck. I'm going to go over the things I really like about it, the things I don't like about it, and just kind of my overall thoughts using it for the past couple of days. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell because I plan on uploading more videos to this channel. And also, if you're looking at buying the Cybertruck or any Tesla vehicle, make sure to use my referral code, or actually referral link, in the description below. So we've got the Tesla Cybertruck here. It is pretty badass. I love this design. Honestly, like, it's either a hit or a miss for most people. So this right here is a Foundation Series Cybertruck, and it is not the Cyber Beast, but I will say it has a lot of power for a truck. It really took me by surprise the first time I drove it. I already have owned Teslas. I've owned 2 Model 3s, and I've driven the Model S, the Model X, the Model Y. Pretty much I've driven every Tesla now, and I've driven other trucks in the past too. And so I didn't know fully what to expect, but wow, Tesla, I mean, the acceleration on this thing is wild. It's like, the best way I would describe it is it's like driving a sports car in a truck, if that makes sense, but it just has such incredible power. So this truck has a steer-by-wire system, which is, I believe, the first of its kind in any vehicle in the United States. The front and back wheels turn when you're turning the steering wheel, which allows you to have such an incredible turning radius for a truck. The first time I drove it, it was like, wow, this is crazy different because it's so sensitive when you're making turns. But you really get used to it after a couple turns, and you honestly, I feel, prefer it because it has a better turning radius than my Model 3, which is really, really cool. So not only is it fast, but it has some really awesome tech built into it. The front trunk is pretty big. You could fit probably 2 suitcases, golf clubs. And then in the back, you've got the tonneau cover, which is fully motorized. You can open and close it from inside the cabin of the truck. And you can also protect what's in your bed, whereas with other trucks, you can't because many of them don't have tonneau covers. You also have some outlets in the bed, which I think is really nice, especially if you're into construction, you need to plug in power tools, or you need to charge batteries. You can easily do that in the back. And you can even charge another Tesla because there's a NEMA 1450 connector. So the truck also has hardware 4, and hardware 4 is the latest full self-driving hardware that Tesla offers. I mean, hardware 3 is still very capable, but hardware 4 just seems a lot smoother, and that can be said with the Cybertruck and even the other newer Teslas that have hardware 4. It's really nice to have that, and full self-driving just keeps getting better and better as they keep doing updates. So if you want a truck that can drive itself, this is the truck to get. To be honest with you, there's not much that I don't like about this truck. I would say one of the big things I don't like, coming from a car especially, is how long this front end is. I know it doesn't look like it here, but when you're sitting in here, it's actually very long, and you don't have great visibility over the front. And same with the back. Since the tonneau cover obstructs the back window, you actually can't see out the back window when that tonneau cover is closed. And so you really have to rely on the cameras, which this truck has the 2 repeater cameras on each side, and then you have a camera in the back. And so honestly, like, with the cameras, when you drive a Tesla, you really just use the cameras anyway. Even in my Model 3, I'm rarely using the mirrors or looking out windows. Another thing that you may not like is the fingerprints that build up on the stainless steel, which is why a lot of people opt to wrap their Cybertrucks. This thing is a fingerprint magnet. I mean, think about your Samsung fridge. This thing will get as many fingerprints as that. It will for sure. And I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to compare it to a refrigerator because I know a lot of people do that. But honestly, this thing really does just take in every single fingerprint it possibly can. There also is a lot of plastic on this car. This is plastic right here. You've got plastic mirrors. You've got plastic along the bottom here. There's a good amount of plastic. It's not all just stainless steel. But it doesn't really bother me, like, whatever. I mean, I think plastic can actually be pretty durable. You can't have the whole thing be stainless steel, so they had to add some plastic elements like every vehicle, and it doesn't look bad. I think it actually looks pretty good. So yeah, you either love it or you hate it. It's very pointy and jagged. I don't know, there's just funny things about this truck, like the windows are triangles, the mirrors are triangles, the whole thing is a giant triangle. I'm like driving around in a giant triangle, and I just think it's hilarious. But it looks amazing. Like, it doesn't look bad. That's the thing about it. Like, it looks beautiful. Love the truck. Definitely, if you're going to buy one, another reminder, please use my referral code, or link rather, in the description below. You'll get $1,000 off the Cybertruck if you use that currently, if you reserve your Cybertruck right now. And I'm thinking about reserving a Cybertruck of my own because I just have fallen in love with this thing. And overall, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love Tesla. I love the products that they make. They're a forward-thinking company. Full self-driving is absolutely incredible. For my job, I'm a photographer and videographer, so I have to drive around a lot. And having a vehicle that literally drives itself is amazing, especially after a 4 or 5 hour shoot, and I have to drive an hour and a half home. I don't have to worry about, fully being engaged in that drive because the car's doing all the work. Obviously, you still want to pay attention because it's not unsupervised right now, it's supervised full self-driving, but you don't have to be as attentive because the car's doing all the work. It's like literally one of the best things I've ever had. So overall, full self-driving is amazing. No matter what Tesla you get, you can subscribe to it or you can pay for it outright. It's a great product. I want to actually buy a Cybertruck at some point, so when I do, I'm going to upload tons of content, make tons of videos. But in the meantime, I'll have other Tesla videos. I definitely plan on checking out that new Model Y. I've got some videos about the Model 3 and just general Tesla content. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of those videos. Use that referral link below to get $1,000 off a Tesla Cybertruck.